Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clip. Today we have a product showcase of these, the Blitzwolf BW-FYE7s. These are dual driver wireless headphones that were sent to me by a company called Banggood. If you don't know who Banggood are, they are a Chinese marketplace where you can go to get the best deals on Chinese technology delivered anywhere in the world, primarily the US and the UK in this case. So go check them out in the description down below. They have sales all of the time, and right now these are less than £30, so go check them out. As noted, these are the Blitzwolves. These have dual drivers which claim to be superior in sound quality for around £30. As I noted, right now they are so much cheaper because of a flash sale they're having, so get down there and buy them now before that price changes. So what we're going to look at today is what we get in the box, and just have a general overview and review of these and decide whether this is something that you should be spending your money on. Let's go ahead and get into this, but before we do, of course, if this is the first time you're seeing my face on your screen, then one, lucky you, and two, go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon so you get notified every time I upload. I don't know whether you saw it, I really do hope that you have, but I released a song a couple of days ago called the 12 Days of Techmas. This was my Christmas song. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it up in the cards or in the description below. Go share it with your friends. It was super stupid, but I had so much fun doing it. Anyway guys, let's get right into this product showcase of the Blitzwolf BW-FYE7s. So here we are with the product packaging. I'm not going to waste too much time on the packaging itself, but one thing to note is the lead times on these were actually very, very good. These did come direct from China, and they took around 2 weeks to come from them sending them out to me to it getting here. So that's a really good lead time, which is something that Banggood do really well. So if you want cheap technology from China at a good price that's going to get to you in time, then Banggood's probably a good bet for you. So I'll leave the link in the description anyway, you can take a look for yourself. Let's open up the box and see what we get inside. So the first things that we see are 2 bits of paper. First is a manual fully in English, which is nice to see, but you probably won't need it, and a little card as to whether you were happy or not with the product itself. So let's drop those off to the side. Take a look in this side box here, which is going to contain some spare earbuds and the cable as well. So let's get those out. These are the spare earbuds. These look really nice. These are really soft, but we also have that green accent colour there, so they look really fancy and very different to what we would expect normally from earbuds like this. They're normally very boring, so to see that hint of colour there is a nice touch. And of course we do also get a charging cable. As I always note in these videos, this one is a micro USB, and I really, really wish that it was USB-C, but at this point in time it's not. It's micro USB, it's another cable for me to have to carry around. So a bit of a shame, but it's definitely not a deal breaker. And I'm just going to take the box and drop it off to the side while we take a look at the case itself. This is the case itself. It is a 500 mAh case, which means it can charge the buds between 3 and 4 times, which I think is pretty good. As we look around the case, there isn't really much to it. On the back, we've got that micro USB port, and that's about it. We have 4 little LED indicators on the front to indicate charging and charge levels. To check the charge level, you can just open up the case and you can see that we've got 4 there. So these are pretty much fully charged. And that's really all you see. The top here is slightly translucent, which is quite nice, so we can see if those buds are charging there from those blue lights. But we're going to go ahead and open up the case and take out one of these earbuds and take a look at them. So these are an interesting design. I've never seen anything quite like them before, and that's a compliment. These look really cool. So I think we can see there, actually, that we can see those dual drivers there and there. And I like that we can see those like that. This is a really interesting design that I've never seen before with the clear plastic, so we can actually see the insides of these. What's also really nice to see is we have a button here. Rather than a touchpad, which I find to be rather annoying at times, we do have a physical button, which is cool. So while I'm at the gym, I'm doing a workout, my earbud starts to fall out, I can just give it a slight push And when I give it a slight push, sometimes it will stop a track or whatever if I've got a touchpad there. Here, I have to be very, very conscious to actually press the button, which is very nice. But then there's the issue that you're pressing the button into your ear, so maybe the placement of that button isn't perfect. I would suggest holding with 2 fingers to push the button in so it doesn't push into your ear too far. That way it's not massively uncomfortable. So there is the buds themselves. What we're going to go ahead and do is just get them out, and we can see that they're going to start to pair automatically to my phone. As soon as we open up that case, that pairing process will start. And that's really it. You pick them up from your phone, Bluetooth in, and you're done. There's no faffing about with these, they just work straight away. And when we're done, we can simply just place them back into the case. But you'll notice they don't start charging automatically. They will only start charging when you actually close the lid. So we close the lid there, and we can see that they start charging. It's a bit of a interesting one. So when we open the case, they automatically connect, but they will only charge if we actually close that case down altogether. Really cool, and something that I don't normally see with these earbuds, especially at this price point. The case itself is pretty nice. It feels hefty. The materials are quite good. My only real gripe with them is it is quite bulky here. It feels quite big compared to some of the other buds that I've used in the past. So this case is quite tall and quite wide, but it is sort of thin enough that it will sit in my pocket and not protrude too far. Let's go ahead, put these in, take a listen to them, and I'll get back to you with just how these sound. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've got these earbuds in now, and my first real thought on these is they are so comfortable. They really do create this nice suction around the ear to the point that these are almost noise cancelling, but in just a passive way. They really do fit in my ear really well, and they don't feel too uncomfortable. Sometimes these kinds of buds feel very heavy. These don't. These are weighted nicely so that they fit nicely in the ear. But I think in terms of how they look, they do protrude pretty far. That's because of those dual drivers that we've got there. They needed a little bit more room, and I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible look. I've seen much worse earbuds, but I feel like these protrude a little further than maybe I would like. So as I start playing music through these, I've been listening to the new Bring Me the Horizon album with them. Incredible album, by the way. Post-Human Survival Horror. It's a great album, go listen to it. Anyway, they sound really crisp and crystal clear. I've never listened to buds like this before, especially from this price point. Normally you're making some kind of sacrifice in somewhere, be that in the bass, in the trebles, in the mids, in the highs, but these are pretty good all around. That bass isn't too heavy. There's enough bass there to feel, but it's not overpowering. It's the same with the highs. I can hear every aspect of that music without any of them being too overpowering or being drowned out, and that is so rare in headphones like these. So there we have it, guys. That's pretty much what you get for your money, and for £30 I think these are my new go-tos. I have been using the Tron Smarts for a very long time, the Apollo Bolts. Great headphones, and they're really good for that ANC and that noise cancelling and stuff. But at the same time, I think for £30 you might be better off with something like this. If you're not so bothered by that active noise cancelling, then get these. The passive noise cancelling is second to none. The sound is crystal clear, unlike most earbuds, and the case, though not the best design, is a small price to pay. And it is a literal small price to pay. So there we go, guys. This has been my review and look at the Blitzwolves. I'll have the full name on the screen. I'll have the links in the description below as well to Banggood. So thank you, Banggood, for sponsoring this video. If you ever need Chinese technology or want to look for the newest Xiaomi phones and they aren't available in your country, take a look on Banggood. They will most likely deliver to you. They have great pricing, great support, and the whole system is just perfect from start to end.
So for all your Chinese product needs, head to Banggood. Anyway guys, my name's been Robert. This has been Review Kid, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.